I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long, can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Late at night, I feel you on my skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. You move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long, can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Late at night, I feel you on my skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. It make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's it.
There we go. Okay. Welcome to... I've got my stream open in the background. Hang on. I'm hearing myself talk. There we go. Welcome to the car for this cast of iShitters versus Geoff. And my special guest today, we have Sleepymoon and Obs from Team Spherical.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello. Thanks for the welcome.
I'm very excited to have the one of the dominant teams in Group B on this cast today with me.
Yeah.
You excited to see? Are you excited to see what the other group has been doing while you've been winning games?
I mean, for sure. We're just here like to observe what Geoff and iShitters are doing, so we can take our notes for ourselves in case we play each other. Now, for real, we're really excited to see good games of Dota too.
I mean, we will play at least one of them in the upper bracket, hopefully.
Oh, absolutely! I'm really excited now that we're in the second half of the group stage now. I'm really excited to see these the group B, the Group A versus Group B matchups. I really want to see who comes out on top on those. Because I've seen a lot of games between in Group A and Group B, and I can see there is kind of a meta forming within the groups, but both groups have kind of different ideas, and it'll be nice to see those clash when we do get to the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I saw that a lot of teams in Group A seem to have a similar playstyle to us, like going more into the late game with like a bit hard carries. And I feel like in almost every Group B game, at least from the better teams, it's a lot of like teaming up early and pushing in the mid game, pressuring us. So excited to see what will happen.
Yeah, for sure. I think lane dominating is a huge factor, at least in Group B. In Group A, might be not so much. I mean, when we look at the hero pool of Were Banana, the carry of Geoff, Spectre, Drow Ranger, Phantom Lancer, these are all heroes who come online a bit later. So let's see how it will turn out.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see. Geoff, we spoke about this earlier before we started, but Geoff have just come off a dominant 2-0 win over Team Goon. I believe game two, I believe they won in, I think it was just under 20 minutes. I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, something around like I think 21. So
yeah,
very close.
So not the shortest game of the tournament, but they looked very strong in that series, and they've looked strong all group stage. But iShitters a bit of a different story, let's say, as they've not had the easiest run.
They might have struggled in their games so far, here and there. I mean, they drew one game versus Hooligans, but lost 0-2 every other game so far. But they have the huge advantage of coming in a bit more relaxed and might be with a bit more energy because they hadn't have to play a game before this. So maybe they can take this advantage.
That's a huge factor. I'm always pretty tired after our games. It's very exciting. And
you're tired of carrying the games.
Yeah. Not so much in the past few games, but
okay, so for the benefit of chat, it looks like iShitters did win the coin flip, and they've chosen to prioritise second pick, whereas Geoff have chosen Radiant. So obviously between game one, Geoff will be on first pick and be on Radiant, and game two, both of these will be flipped. So hopefully we can get the game up and going soon. I believe that Eri is just confirming things with the teams, and hopefully we'll have a draft. Let's switch over to the beautiful drafting screen. There we go. Production value. Right, there we go. Okay, and Do you think that we'll see the standard Goonti bans, which seem to be you're banning out things like the Warlock, like the Witch Doctor, things that you just don't want to play against?
I guess so. I mean, I can totally relate to not wanting to play versus the Witch Doctor. Zero is obnoxious as hell. But hey, Team Geoff, start with a bit of a different idea, banning Nature's Prophet.
How do you feel about Nature's Prophet? I have seen Prophet banned in the first phase in a lot of these games so far.
I think it's a very strong support. I think the laning is pretty solid. You have a lot of right-click damage. Obviously, I think they changed it back now, but before or previously it was that you couldn't regen of tangos from eating through the tree prison. And I mean, now you can buy tangos again and eat yourself out of the prison, but I think the problem with NP is still the damage stacks you get from teleporting. And
The global presence.
Oh,
yeah, you have a huge presence in the lane. Very scary. We've played it once and it worked out very well. So
okay.
I'm not surprised they're banning it out.
Right, you heard it here first. If you're playing it spherical, ban Nature's Prophet. they love this hero.
But as you said before, there are the expected bans still coming: the Witch Doctor, the Warlock, the Viper. But we already see some targeted bans. I think the Ember Spirit on NZfedX is very well known and really scary to play against, so that gets taken out, as well as the Monkey King ban. The carry they pick more or less in every game if they have the chance on Team Geoff.
As we move into the first pick, what would you pick here? Do you think?
I think you need on Geoff. You can relax a bit, and of course you can play into like a more stompy game. But I think after you play the first series, I would guess they're pretty tired. So maybe play some more relaxed lanes, like some safe picks, maybe a Tidehunter or something.
I can see the Venomancer getting picked.
Oh yeah, that's a Coop pick, right?
Oh
It's a
yes,
Coop
that's the Coop special.
Well. That's
That's
the
a
other
special
specialty.
server, right?
So,
Okay, now this is one of Schmupster's most played heroes. Is the Timbersaw.
not
Picking
only
it-
one of the most played, it's the most played by far.
Yeah, the picking it first though, that's a big confidence that you have first picking Timber.
I think it's very smart actually because they saw that iShitters banned the monkey themselves, so there's already a big counter to this Timbersaw in lane taken out by the enemy. So Geoff don't even have to ban the monkey themselves. And the Viper's out, which is also a huge counter.
No, it is You've convinced me. It's a very good pick. I wonder how iShitters are going to react to this though, because there is obviously in Captain's Mode. Captain's Mode's very interesting. I really enjoy the new ban order. You have much more of a you have much more of a big window in phase 2 when you're making all your picks to react to one of these first pick core strats that people are doing. So is there a chance? I'm a bit scared that iShitters might overreact to this Timbersaw and maybe fall into a trap that Geoff have laid for them.
They might, yeah. I think iShitters should focus on picking comfort heroes. They shouldn't focus too much on trying to outdraft Geoff. I think picking something like a Faceless Void is really nice here. It's a good matchup against Timbersaw, and it works really well with Snapfire. I think it's also a comfort pick of their carry. So I'd like to see a Faceless Void here.
Okay. And would you pick the Void here and then focus a bit more on your on your later picks, maybe because you've got overall last pick on iShitters. Would you?
I think you can pick it already because you see the matchup. You know it's the offlane matchup. Also, you can pick a support later on that fits well against the lane.
I think it would be a bit too confident to pick the carry right away. Yeah, but that was it. Because most likely Snapfire is the position 4, so they might finish up the offlane. Because now they will see most likely the finished offlane as well, and then they can react with picking their carry on the next phase.
Right, okay. So Geoff coming up for their second pick now. It always scares me a little bit when Geoff eat into their reserve time this much, because they, in one of their early games in the group stage, they ran out of reserve time and actually missed one of their bans.
At least it wasn't a wrong gyrocopter pick, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't even know what happens if you miss your pick window. Does it just random?
I think it
random.
randoms.
I think that would be a lot of disrespect right now, just letting it run out on purpose. That's a very strong liner.
That is a very good pick. I wonder if this is likely going to be a hero that Emu has picked for himself.
Yeah. He played it already in the tournament, so.
And we've seen Bane. We've seen Bane do a lot, especially with this new Enfeeble.
You just can't right click. It's insane.
It should work really well into this ladder, who relies heavily on hitting you in the lane. So quite a nice matchup. You can also just save people from the cookie stun with a nice timed sleep. Oh.
That's another Coop classic. Many games on Crystal Maiden.
So that's a 4 Crystal Maiden.
No, it's a 5 Crystal Maiden.
Oh.
Coop is standing in as the position 5.
Right.
So I've played a lot of Dota with the Geoff lads. I know that all these heroes so far are comfort for Geoff. I was actually back in Goonti 1 when this is deep lore. In Goonti 1, Geoff had a different offlaner, and they were known as Live Laugh Luton, and I was their manager / coach. So I know these guys quite well. And they always do this. They probably do it better than any other team, which is pick comfort heroes that they know in and out. But then during their laning, they're all shouting at each other. It might be that they're not toxic to the enemy team. They're toxic to each other, and for some reason, it makes them play better.
It worked.
Oh,
do you think
it's a really interesting pickup?
Yeah,
Not a hero you see often in our skill bracket because it takes a lot of practice.
I'm also wondering who the 5 position is now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the mid-Skyref.
I really don't like this draft from iShitters. They keep returning to this Skyrath mid, and it doesn't work. It doesn't do enough work for them.
I think so far it's not a bad pick, but Geoff have 2 picks still left to answer it. Also, they still have their mid pick open.
But is this then like an Earth Spirit position 5? That sounds pretty rough.
Yes, it does seem very, very dodgy. It's I'm not sure who actually plays the Earth Spirit on iShitters, unless Maselway or Cleese are a big Earth Spirit player, and I have no idea. But
That might be the stand-in Goatastic calling.
Oh, that would be
He
We
exciting.
don't
sounds
know a
like
lot
he has an-
about him.
He has an interesting hero pool, he said to us. So, I mean, Earth Spirit for sure is an unusual position 5. You see him sometimes as a position 4, or lately even as a mid, but position 5.
I feel like it's position 5 Earth Spirit. It could work, but it seems very greedy on experience. And this is coming
Right,
from.
they might flex it.
He's. I'm really worried because like Bane Timber seems like such a strong offlane, and Earth Spirit he needs the levels to like provide anything in lane. I think so. They need a carry who can stand his ground for sure.
I still like Faceless Void for iShitters. I think it's still a very good hero that could carry the game. Of course, it's not that strong of a lane.
If they did go with the Faceless Void, they have got some classic chronosphere damage at least.
Yes, absolutely. Also, the Slaughter can amplify damage in the chrono.
Okay, the Lone Druid ban. I feel like that might have. Geoff have done this a couple of times and used their final ban to ban Lone Druid, and I think it might be because NZfedX is probably shouting at Emu right now to pick him Lone Druid, and Emu has decided to ban him.
Oh, that's quite a fast pick.
Okay,
The tiny mid.
tiny mid.
Oh yeah,
I
the
mean,
Tiny will
Tiny
come
versus-
online way faster than Skyra.
Yeah, Skyriff needs a really well positioning in this game because otherwise he just gets eaten alive by this Tiny.
Already, I think Geoff will just run over the enemies after 10 minutes. As soon as Tiny has the Blink Dagger, he will run around with Crystal Maiden and Bane and just kill everybody.
I feel like in a game like this, I mean, in lane you should be fine versus the Skyriff. Obviously, the orb can kind of go on your nerves, but you should be fine. I think he even should go for the Blink Dagger before he finishes his Echo Saber, just to have the earliest presence possible, and like completely turn over this game.
Okay, so you'd like to see Tiny be extremely active, playing with his Bane, playing with his Timbersaw.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, they have perfect lockdown with Bane, CM as setup support on the sidelines. So a tiny gank him with Power Rune, level 6, maybe even with a rotation of a support to Security Rune, and then go together somewhere. Sounds like a very, very potent option.
Oh, I don't like Sniper.
Oh, okay. This. Oh no. Okay.
That's really scary, picking Sniper there.
It's a
I am
5
not
position
sure.
Snapfire. No, wait.
No, it's the 5 position Spirit.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But it is.
I guess it can work together with Sniper, Earth Spirit, Sniper as a lane, but I'm not sure about this pick.
I think if we're looking at a game that will go like 50 minutes, then the Sniper can certainly win this game, but it will be a hard early game.
Yeah, there's going to be. Geoff will be putting a lot of pressure on iShitters about the 15-minute mark. But who knows? Maybe Geoff will lose the lanes somehow.
It might happen. Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are
with
tired.
They are very tired.
And with Skyriff, there's like always the potential if you can underestimate the zero really fast with the damage you can put out. So there is still hope.
So going off draft, who do you like for this game 1?
Definitely Geoff.
Yeah, I think I have to agree.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you as well. I think that Geoff have got a much stronger draft. They have their comfort heroes feel a bit stronger right now. I really hate this mid Skywrath that Daniel keeps picking.
Yeah, he will be quite useless against the Juggernaut, I think. So
it feels like even in the pubs that I see Daniel play in with the mid Skywrath, he does things for the first 20 minutes and then he just falls off. Oh, there's actually a roll. Bit of a fight breaking out here. Oh, it looks like Goatastic. Oh, lots of blood grenades being thrown. Where Banana goes down.
They get the first blood. They kill Where Banana.
And Schmupster goes down as well. They have a Slithering Crush in 2 seconds, but Maselway being harassed away with Frostbite actually gets Maselway. This is a bloodbath. The runes haven't even spawned.
Well, they might find the CM. One right click more.
Ooh.
Nice.
that's pretty good.
Trade 2 for 2. They get a lot of
Inza
experience.
is pretty low.
To be fair, I want to say that Slada is quite a good matchup in lane against the Juggernaut because he can just punch through the spin. He doesn't really care about it. So they might win the lane off of this. If played correctly, there's a chance.
Okay.
I'm sure.
We'll see what ends up happening. Where is Snapfire? Oh, Snapfire coming through the portal. Okay. Right. I'm gonna be.
Yeah, but she's there in time.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on this top lane because I feel like top lane might have some exciting plays on it.
Oh, but there's Sniper waiting for a high five. Will you get it?
Come on, high five him. Also, put your hats on.
Okay.
Oh yeah, excellent. Well, the hats.
Come on, Goatastic, put your hat on.
Mid lane, we see the hats. Very
Oh
good.
yes, there's the hats. There's another bounty in there. Oh my god.
Better late than never, I guess.
Bot lane is high-fiving.
Good.
Vibes.
That's how it should be. Oh, Coop actually. Frostbite up. Oh, that's a kill on to Cleese.
Oh. Yeah, no. Frostbite with Spin of Juggernaut is a very dangerous combo.
Absolutely. That makes me think that they planned the Juggernaut pick like right after the ban phase.
So Geoff is currently being coached by one of my friends, Butch Joe, who is an immortal player, and I believe at present does a lot of the drafting for them. So and he is he has a lot of games on Juggernaut. He loves this hero. And I'm sure he's very, very sad to be seeing where Banana failed to control the lane like this.
It does happen on Juggernaut lanes, I feel like.
But he's
I played this
really
hero a lot
fast,
as well.
Ooh,
Nice cookie.
good cookie. Frostbite, spin.
Banana,
it's going to be
Dash next
close.
hit.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a trade, but I think Juggernaut is happy with that. Not many resources left. He gets to kill first and experience.
So
You lose a lot of experience on Slada. Oh, meanwhile, top lane, they take down Goatastic. So,
I think mid lane is a disaster.
oh yeah, that's absolutely. It's
Of course, Tiny can just deny every single creep.
Yeah, I mean, Skyroof just has like no right-click damage.
we'll have to see how Daniel chooses to try and recover from this. But you are right. Tiny will NZfedX on this Tiny. He is in a very dominant CS position.
Yeah, and it's never a good sign when if you're playing Skyroof mid and your opponent is not going for a raindrop because he's just not
Oh
scared.
no!
Oh no!
It tosses him on the tower. Is he got to throw in the tree? He has. Gets the final right click off.
That right click was
dear.
illegal. No way was that in range.
He's got really long arms. He's made of rocks. You know, you wanna reach a bit further. You just put some more rocks on your arms. Why is that hat so big? On the tiny.
You can't see your last hitting. That.
The sniper really struggling with farming up as well. Like he's more or less permanently enfeebled of cooldown from Bane. So he just misses like 60% of attack damage right now.
It does feel like Geoff are in a bit of a dominant position right now in all three lanes, as they're starting to pull ahead on CS.
Yeah, I think that's quite noticeable when one team is a lot better in last hitting. But to be fair, I think mid, it was clear that this matchup will go like this. It's always hard to last against Tiny, and Timbersaw, with now being a universal hero, also has a lot of right-click damage.
How do you feel about the universal change? I
do like it, but I think some of the universal heroes are still a bit too strong.
I really like the concept of the universal things. It just makes it like really hard for Valve to balance heroes, because we had like when Universal came around in 7.33, heroes like Void Spirit, who were like non-existent for 2 years, came out of nowhere and were dominating everything, and now they have to like balance around the spells, even though they should be like a spellcaster in case of Void Spirit.
Oh, bot.
Oh.
Let's see, kill. No.
They can't catch the cat. Run, cat.
Was very close, to be fair.
Oh, what is going on? A bit of a roll coming out from Goatastic.
Rolling around everything. Oh, they
just
dive the sniper.
up.
Oh, top lane
one more
is
timber
miserable
chain
now.
and rolling death, and sniper's dead.
Oh no, they can't just die forever.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they take down Cleese on the other side of the map, but Schmupster has his Vanguard now. He's got the CM aura. It's only level 1 aura, so he's not getting a lot of mana. But I feel like he's in a position now where he can't be killed in this top lane.
No, for sure. I think the only way that you can deal with a Timbersaw in lane as a right-click hero currently is rush the Javelin. I think on Sniper that certainly was a possibility, but now you just need to leave. I think you need to max your Q and go farm the jungle.
Oh no, Goatastic, run!
Nice kickback.
Oh, but Schmupster not interested.
They might be able to turn this with
Oh, this would be quite the
Nice
kill.
roll
Even
again.
turns
Oh,
around.
nice rolling.
Great roll. They even give the kill to the core.
very well played.
Indeed.
Now I am not a Skywrath player at all. I hate this hero. I think it should be redesigned at times. But sometimes
That's a very good point.
I feel
Can
like
agree with
I feel like glass cannons have no place in Dota right now. How do you feel about this item build?
I think it's quite standard, but I don't know if it will do a lot. The Atos will be quite useless against Juggernauts. I don't think you will be able to kill Timbersaw. So
Yeah, I'm just worried.
Sorry.
Sniper TPing bot.
I do like this rotation. I think Sniper can absolutely farm down here. Of course, that means that Slaughter will have to leave eventually.
Oh, bit of trouble for Daniel mid. Is NZfedX as a haste rune. They're having to rotate Cleese at mid. But NZfedX is really away.
Tiny with a haste rune is one of the
Oh,
scariest.
it's just coming back
things you
in!
can
Oh no.
Oh, the invisible Skywrath ult. The
you might
spectator
Still
plug is
taking more
back.
damage. Oh, but another rotation? There might be potential.
Well, they're going to get him
see. I
here.
think
Nice cookie.
Big damage.
He overstayed his welcome a bit. Yeah. but I, as a fellow tiny player myself, I can totally relate to that. You can get very greedy if you have a good start in the zero.
And then do you also start putting space created on your chat wheel as 3 heroes turn up mid?
That's always to
Well.
keep the mental up in the team after you just fed away a 2k gold lead. Also, I think a classic is calling split up and farm after winning a team fight.
Yeah.
But they doing some things right. Yeah, on Geoff again, like putting the Bane on mid to get experience and some last hits while Tiny is dead. Very valuable and probably
they see
not
me,
something
though.
every team does. Oh,
a free kill for Daniel.
you take those.
Oh my god, spot lane. No.
Oh no, the Omni Slash. Oh, they were so
It's
close to killing
100
Ware
HP.
Banana.
Oh, and he gets both.
Oh, gets taken down in the end. Oh,
Sniper is such a
FedEx
stupid
really wants to get
hero.
this. Oh, he denies the shield rune. Yes, Daniel.
It's about sending a message.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I like that Earth Spirit is just sitting top trying to get his level 6 and then he TP'd mid right before he got his level 6.
He was so close. Daniel goes down again. Goatastic, I feel like, sir, you can't accomplish anything here. You need to get your level 6. Oh, but Schmupster's here now. Good kick away.
Tiny will get
a
his
sniper.
sniper.
Oh no.
Oh, but you've abandoned your sniper.
It stands the small goblin.
Oh, Schmupster has no fear. There's no fear at all.
I mean, Schmupster has his Vanguard ready. There's nothing that can be like any threat to him right now.
And there we go. We have the blink dagger on Tiny.
Things will get very ugly now, I think.
Oh, bit of a wraparound coming around from Maselway. Maselway he's going for Echo Saber first. Now, do you think that's a mistake? I feel like you might need to get a bit more active.
They might get the Timber Saw.
Oh, good
Nice
nightmare.
save by the Bane.
Oh, but the CM
Oh
ult!
no.
They do get him in the end. But what a CM ult from Coop. Oh, and here, I was going to say we see the power of the blink dagger, but he didn't have any spells up.
Nice stuff, Harold.
They did get the
Oh, he
Timber
really
Saw.
wants to turn, but they have vision. They see everything.
And meanwhile, Juggernaut having an absolute dream game, hitting creeps bottom all the time.
The fight was good for iShitters. They gained gold from this.
Oh, they're attempting a kill on Ware Banana. He has spin up. He can just spin TP.
Oh, they're free TPing in. That will be a disaster.
Oh, they get the bash off on him. But what this backfire is he has Omni Slash up.
Oh no.
Oh, it's like the fight 2 minutes ago on bot lane all over again. He's like super low, getting off the Omni Slash and killing 2 people.
Oh, it feels like Geoff are playing the map a lot more efficiently. They're forcing iShitters to play the game that they want to play, which is unfortunately never good.
That's a very fast Battle Fury, by the way.
And that's a very unfortunate TP attempt of the sniper.
And I wouldn't say that iShitters wards are bad, but they're not really using the vision that they have. Like, I don't understand why Luke on the sniper was in the river near the enemy high ground.
Yeah, he needs to be very careful now. I think the only play he can do is farm the jungle and push out waves with his Q. But he has not a single point in his Q. So your one farming ability on sniper, if you don't have Maelstrom, is not leveled right now. Meanwhile, Juggernaut has Battle Fury and is just farming away.
I would be tilted if I looked at my mid Skywrath mage who is level 9 at 13 minutes farming a jungle camp with his spells.
That does not feel good, no.
No, it is. It doesn't give me confidence. The confidence that we need to get back into the game. But
I mean, I see a potential way of coming back into this game because apparently this the stand-in they have on the Earth Spirit, he seems not to be like incompetent on playing this hero. Some rolls and kickbacks seemed really good, and he might be a key factor to delaying this game. And Sniper also identifying, I mean, yeah, he misleveled, but he knows he needs a Hurricane Pike soon for repositioning himself to get out of Timbersaw, Welling Death and stuff. So if they delay the game long enough, and yeah, they probably can't help but losing all the tier 2 terrors in the next 10 minutes as well. But playing high ground as a sniper is always really, really difficult. So
definitely. The on
Jeff,
Geoff,
given up all hope.
On Geoff though, they do have some mad lads who are not afraid to just do madman things and just jump in.
Oh, Pine gets away.
They get the kill on Emu. Maselway goes in. Banana does have Omni Slash up. They're trying to chain stun him, but it's not good enough, unfortunately.
It's happening every fight.
He gets the perfect bounces on his Juggernaut ult.
And Emu with the better luck next time voice line. Oh no.
No. Emu, why? What another fantastic freezing field from Coop.
Absolutely. Also,
Emu...
freezing field very good this game because the only damage Coop can receive in her ult is by sniper mainly, but because of the armor, she doesn't really get. She can just stand there, basically.
Yeah.
Doesn't really care about getting hit.
I thought they would have I thought they'd have better ways to cancel the CM ult, but unfortunately Maselway on the Slardar not going for Blink Dagger, going for second item BKB. I feel like he's there's an old saying putting the cart before the horse.
Oh?
I feel like they're not addressing the issue that they have right now.
Well, at least, I mean, where Banana overstaying is welcome there.
Oh.
Really nice pick off by the Swerve match.
I think Slardar not buying Blink might work out if they delay the game long enough, because it really scales better. Of course, you can farm faster with an Echo Saber.
So that's their plan. You think it's just
think so,
delay,
yeah.
delay.
Yeah.
Until Sniper actually does damage.
I mean, it's already too late, but I feel like if you're playing for the late game, a Midas on the Slaughter would have been a valuable option.
Okay.
But,
that's something.
I mean,
that maybe
you're
they can
already
take
at a
forward.
point where you can't really play the map anyways. So, trying to split push, maybe the Skyriff should. I mean, he's not really good wave clearer.
Nah, it's unfortunate. I see. Goatastic is trying to make things happen, and I would love to see a real team fight, if you know what I mean, like where he's actually able to use his magnetize to its full potential. But it feels like he hasn't really got anyone to play with at the minute. He's just a bit lost.
Yeah, they definitely lack initiation. There, the Blink Dagger on the Slaughter would have come in handy, but Maselway has different plans.
This is what I mean about he's getting the BKB, and I think BKB is a very good item on this hero, but when you have no way of getting into the fights very quickly, but because he's missing this blink, you're not going to have a good opportunity to use your BKB.
Will be quite tough. Oh, the Tiny is so tanky.
Yeah, they're just not taking
they're
any damage.
all-
And
they're
Slaughter just melts to one Timbersaw combo.
They're all so tanky. They just used the Atos on a spinning Juggernaut. Daniel desperately trying to go for the kill, but FedEx has his blink up again in 1 second.
Oh no.
They are.
Tiny just doesn't care jumping into 4 heroes behind the tower.
That's a good
That's insane.
magnetize.
Oh, it's very good. Emu goes forward. Can they catch him with the grip? No, they can't. They do get Goatastic though. Unfortunately, no way to cancel the ult of the Bane. They're just these lads on Geoff. They are just absolutely mad. They have no fear whatsoever.
Yeah, like this Tiny, I think he knows his limits and is perfectly fine with jumping 4 heroes behind the tier 2 tower. So,
I think they want to go to bed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is their 3rd game in a row. They're like, guys, I know that we've won 2 games already, but can we get this done quick, please? I've got a question from chat. What is Obst's favourite Obst?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Yeah.
So, as some might know or might not, Obst, it's actually pronounced Obst, is like a German word for fruits. And so I really like mangoes.
Oh,
Oranges are awesome as well. You can't go wrong with a nice apple. So there's just so many good fruits. Guys, eat more fruits. It's healthy, tasty, and sweet.
Oh, Tiny going down.
they're trying their best. They do get Schmupster. I absolutely love mangoes. Mangoes are my favourite fruit.
I have been told though that you don't get good mangoes in Europe.
No.
Like actual real mangoes, you need to go to the countries where they grow them. Get them fresh.
I mean, mangoes are just so good, it might actually just be worth.
Oh, Werebanana. Werebanana are in a lot of trouble here. Using all the abilities on him, they do take him down.
That's a very good kill.
Obst is Bird says that you are his hero. No.
Oh. Yeah, much love to Bird and all the Badlets guys going back.
Bam
Okay.
this third.
Okay, we're taking a cheeky tormentor on iShitters, going the way of Goatastic.
It's like the most coordinated 2 minutes so far by iShitters.
Yeah, grouping up to take an objective. Very good. You can see the teamwork is evolving over the course of the game.
I
Yeah,
feel
to
like
be fair.
iShitters are similar to us in being more of a late game team.
Geoff, it's
Yeah.
really on Geoff to decide how much pressure is going to be applied. I feel like Geoff might be having a bit too much fun here.
I mean, the combination of Timbersaw and Tiny is like so much burst damage in a split second. It's insane. There's probably not a single hero on iShitter's lineup right now that can survive like an avalanche toss combo with 2 Echo Saber right clicks, and then the Timbersaw with a Chakram and Whirling Death. It's just way too much damage.
And then you also have this. You have the Juggernaut for late game insurance. So going for the butterfly next on Werebanana. I know that Werebanana did just die in the bot lane, but it was clearly because he was out of position. In an engagement, I'm not quite sure how you take down this Juggernaut in its current state.
Yeah, it will be quite tough. I think Slada does provide you the opportunity because his bash does go through BKB. So they do have ways to kill him, but yeah, as long as the team plays around Juggernaut, he shouldn't go down. Also, I want to hear what you guys think about the tiny Aghanim Scepter. I think this might not be the best item. It is quite greedy, and I don't think it does too much in going high ground.
Now, I think it's. I think there are better items, but I know that FedEx is a big fan of the Ags build.
It is a lot of fun, that's true.
It is a lot of fun, but so when I play tiny mid, I feel like it makes you play the hero completely differently when you have the scepter. I personally prefer like something like an Silver Edge or a Redalus right away, just so you can keep up like this burst setup potential. And I feel like that normally I would buy the scepter in a game where I'm actually behind, because it's like the easiest wave clear you can have if you have to defend your high ground. On an active tiny being like 16k ahead in the game, I don't really like the pickup.
Okay.
It doesn't matter apparently. They will just go high ground.
Yeah, they will.
They
will.
That they're in.
They have spotted DanielTheWise. They are already positioning to kill DanielTheWise. Is his Ags flying out now? Okay, that explains why NZfedX is standing in those trees.
There will be first a few trees coming your way, and then a tiny jumping back.
Okay, he's got his Ags. He's just waiting
Let's
for
see
enemy
the
heroes to
damage.
show. What is the range
I think
on
he
this?
does need some
No.
setup by his team.
Yeah. Oh, his team is actually taking a fight without him, which is not going their way with the BKB reveal on Schmupster.
The scepter doing absolutely nothing.
Tiny is going down.
They're using all of their magic damage on a BKB Timbersaw.
Oh, they catch the Bane. That's a good pick.
Oh, they get
Oh, that's
Emu
my
as well.
first hit.
That's actually very good. And all big magnetize coming.
Hurricane Pike up for sniper soon. They get the Aegis.
Very nice. The tree volley, as predicted, not doing
Hyper
much.
kills up the Crystal Maiden. It's so far not a bad fight.
Okay, so you've taken down the two supports. You managed to defend your second. The FedEx actually trapped a little bit here. Do they have the damage to bring him down? This is a tiny with a lot of HP. I feel like, was that the Hurricane Pike from LDC?
Yeah,
I think so,
It
yeah.
was. I think they might have just saved him by pushing him to the low ground. I don't.
he might have, yeah.
But all in all,
You just
that's
stopped
not
hitting,
a bad
yeah.
fight for iShitters.
They are holding.
At times like this, I wish that iShitters had the tiny with an Ags, but it does
For them, it
feel.
would be quite good, yeah.
Yeah, it does feel a lot better on the defensive. I feel. Oh, there we go. Okay, Fed. Very cool. Oh, Schmupster BKB back up again, charging in. Oh, they're getting the. Oh, but good silence.
Nice for stuff.
Fed.
Oh,
they-
he could have ulted on Earth Spirit there.
Webanana chasing them all the way to the fountain. Oh dear. Oh
Sniper
dear.
needs
oh
to
dear.
really watch out. The tiny has blink up again.
Oh, this tiny was such a good pick.
Yeah.
I know this is one of NZfedX's good heroes. Probably one of his best in between Goonti 1 and 2. But he's just he's punished every every time an enemy's been out of position, he's punished this game.
They all go. Oh, they might get tiny.
Oh.
But it's again the CM ult. If
They
they
use
get
the-
something now with the sniper buyback, it might be worth.
They use
By
their
the way, I
what?
want to say the Glimmer Cape on Coop has, I think, saved 10 people now already. I have not seen a single dust.
How do you feel about the Bane? This seems to be Emu's standard Bane build, and I really like the blink, but
Oh yeah.
He always goes for the urn, just a basic urn. I know that Bane is universal now, but I always wonder why he goes specifically only for the urn and never for the spirit vessel.
So he can get his
Well,
blink faster.
Ah, of course.
I think the urn doesn't, or the vessel doesn't really do anything here. But I'm not sure about the urn. Maybe just to keep his teammates on high health.
Maybe there's some secret tech that Emu has been told about that I don't know. But I as I said before, I do love the blink dagger, especially because Bane's voice line for buying a blink dagger is great. He just
What is it?
He just screams blink dagger. He goes blink dagger. And I think it's 100% likely for him to say it when you buy it as well. But this is the same build that he goes every game. He eventually builds an Axe, I think, as well, and that has caught a couple of teams off guard where they've tried to silence an illusion, and then the
the
other
Axe is
illusion
great.
has continued to channel Fiend's grip.
You tell me if the game goes long enough, he goes for like the mid Bane build. So like right click one with the scepter and maybe even Manta style played.
Don't you just go Refresher
would
and
be
have
hype.
like 7 Bane illusions ulting people?
Oh, so many Banes.
And then you pick like a Shadow Demon as the other support, so you can create another pair of Bane illusions.
Maximize Bane
so-
illusions.
So, I think it might have been missed by chat, possibly, but FedEx just used an illusion rune to push himself through the gate at the side of the dire base. I think
That was pretty good.
I think that Fed might be trolling a bit too much in this game because
Yeah, this
Oh,
is
and that's the
over.
dieback.
yeah, here we go.
Yes,
So
really.
immediate dieback. Full
Daya
hero.
is just lacking the damage,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I mean, to be fair, I think iShitters kept up the base for a bit longer than I expected, but it felt like Geoff can just decide whenever they want to go high ground, they just go, and they did now. So.
Yeah, it just you're right. It just and there's the GG. It feels like Geoff were always in full control of this game since I want to say probably about 8 to 9 minutes into this game. Geoff have just been in full control of the map, and they just go from objective to objective.
Well,
I do
GG's to
think-
both teams.
Absolutely. I do think iShitters have played a few very nice plays. They're not. I think they're better than what you might think now after this game. Geoff are, I think, first in their group.
They're up there. They're definitely towards the
Yeah.
high end.
But I think they're
I
certainly
can see
worth
some potential.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a couple like high ground devs, like with Snapfire ultimates, some magnetizers in the Earth Spirit searching potential. So They might need to reconsider the Sky River mid.
Yeah, please do.
I know
That
it
did not
is.
work out.
I know it is a Daniel favourite, but it feels like it never has the impact that you need, especially against a mid player like FedEx. You cannot let this player just win mid outright like that. His Blink Dagger coming out, Blink Dagger first coming out on Tiny at when was it 11:30 with treads and a wand and a bottle. I don't think that could be allowed to happen.
I think all 3 cores were like at 6k net worth after 11 minutes or something. So they were very well farmed.
Yeah, it does look that way. Anyway, we're just going to go to a quick break. We're going to find out what our special visitor Ron has to say about that game. And we'll be back after these messages.
I diagnosed this game as cringe. Here comes Redalus and Tofi with the hot takes. I've heard that they know what they're talking about.
Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long. Can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Whoa. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. When it's late at night, I feel you on my skin. My skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. You move your body. Electricity. You move your body. It's electricity. Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long. Can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Whoa. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. When it's late at night, I feel you on my skin. My skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Oh, it's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. You move your body. Electricity. You move your body. It's electricity. Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long. Can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy.
And are we back? We're back. We're back with the draft for game 2. Okay, so game 1 to Geoff. How would you like to see the iShitters adjust their strategy for this game?
I think I like their offlane actually. I think you can keep that part. I think as we said before, maybe try another mid laner, or at least wait with the Skyref pick until you're more confident in the matchups. Like last pick it maybe. And I didn't really like the sniper, but you know, if comfort heroes are better to pick than just trying to force meta heroes.
I mean, the mid laner of iShitters, DanielTheWise, he has some heroes in his hero pool that might work out better. Example would be the Zeus.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
Zeus.
Zeus has a lot more play potential, and it's really tough to lose the lane with. So
I want to
should
see the new
have
Manta
a
style
right-
build.
or right lane in any case, and then going for the Manta style build, he dishes out a lot of damage. So that might be a pick I'd like to see.
We need to see Manta style Zeus.
Oh yes, with the lightning hands.
It's very good. It's unironically very good.
The Moonshot, Hurricane Pike, you dish out
yeah.
damage, man.
Give us that in the grand final. The mid Manta style Ag Shard Zeus with a
I like the
Hyperstone
Warlock pickup.
first. Oh, Warlock. Warlock actually made it through bans. I see.
Very reliable support this patch. Can be played both as a 4 and a 5, but it's most common on the 5 position.
Now I'm noticing that iShitters, they because they were on because iShitters were on second pick in game 1, they've actually only got 3 bans in the first phase this time. So they've actually lost a ban. They didn't ban out the Warlock, and they didn't ban out the Witch Doctor, which is where I was trying to go with that, because Witch Doctor was their 4th ban in the first game, when they had access to those 4 bans in the first phase. But the Witch Doctor for Geoff, that is scary. That is a Coop hero.
Oh, okay. So we won't see a Venomancer, probably.
No, I'm very sad.
I mean,
to
that's
say.
like... Do you want to play versus the one pest or the other? I don't know. Witch Doctor is just such a horrendous hero to play against lately. With the damage changes to his ultimate being pure damage now. It already got nerfed like 2 times, but it still feels so oppressive. And in lane, Maledict. I just hate the zero.
Yeah. Don't worry, we all do. I saw when it was obvious that the hero was a problem. So when the hero's win rate just shot through the roof.
I think 2 years ago already, but they keep buffing it.
Yeah, I think it was there was a caster who because I follow a lot of casters on Twitter, but someone I think it might have been John X Fire. He tweeted out that he looked at Witch Doctor's changelog, and Witch Doctor had done nothing but receive buffs for 4 years, but it was the the Death Ward buff. Apparently, that's what broke the hero. It wasn't the 4 straight years of buffs.
It broke him like completely. This buff made him like 60% win rate on Dota Pro Tracker and like the higher level.
It's just crazy.
Kill brackets as well.
And
I mean, as goons, we just can't deal with zero anyways, so...
This game is over, by the way.
Oh, this game
is so broke.
Yeah.
You can't say this game is over with the second pick. Mr. Sleepymoon. My carry, I beg you.
Sleepymoon is already hovering over the abandoned
play
button.
against this lane. Like Brewmaster is so disgusting to play against. You cannot hit this hero in lane.
We haven't seen a lot of Dark Willow.
That's true.
In this
I'm very
tournament.
surprised.
I don't think it's a new hero because I think it's been picked. I think it might have been picked once, but
I think they picked it as well. iShitters picked Dark Willow before.
It's not the hero. The hero's not in the best place, is it?
I'm surprised actually, because I think the change to the Bedlam, I think it's called, is pretty good.
Oh, well, you can put it on someone else, yeah.
Yeah, you just put it on the hero that goes in, and you just amplify their damage by 100% or something.
Okay, and that's a hero that likes to go in.
I mean, that's a very reliable offlaner right now. So I like this pick.
Absolutely.
Now, I think that I think that the Witch Doctor will be in the safe lane. What are you
Yeah.
happy playing Dawnbreaker into Witch Doctor, or does the hero not matter? You're unhappy playing anything into Witch Doctor?
Yeah, that would be me. I would
Yeah.
just hate the lane in any case.
I think Dawnbreaker's good enough actually right now. You need to be very careful, like level 1 and 2, but I think like after level 3 or something, I think the Witch Doctor is actually very afraid,
Okay.
especially with the Dark Willow combo. You can certainly kill the Witch Doctor.
I'm really worried for iShitters now that I see the Nyx Assassin, as they already struggled so hard last game with a single Glimmer Cape invisibility. And now they have to play versus a hero who is like invisible permanently.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing of the Nyx Assassin is that Dawnbreaker cannot play away from her team because she can't ult. Nyx Assassin will just run into the ult with his E activated.
No.
Okay. And they pick up the Juggernaut again. It worked perfectly fine for them last game. I think Juggernaut, very good, reliable carry, just fits with a lot of supports, especially. It's probably not as... The lane is probably not as easy with a Witch Doctor as it is a...
NC...
CM.
Oh no. Wait. A lone
What?
druid on iShitters?
I see. Okay, this will be LDC... This will be LDC.
Okay, now I'm
Druid.
excited. I'm intrigued for this game. It's coming up there.
So,
That's very brave.
This is not confirmed, but LDC originally stood for Lonely Dude Crying, and then eventually stood for Lonely Druid Crying, and then he decided to learn Lone Druid.
That's the way. You base your hero pool off of your nickname.
Yeah.
So, Sleepymoon, you gotta learn Mirana +1. Princess of the Moon.
I might.
Oh, we're very excited
Also
to see
Bane.
that.
Bane position 1.
So we're seeing that.
Yeah, I won't pick that one for you. Sorry.
They lost in Goon TI 1. The iShitters, as they were known at the time, the Billionaires, with LDC played Lone Druid against Live Laugh Luton, who are now Geoff with and LDC playing Lone Druid was level 4 at 10 minutes and roaming mid while playing POS 1.
I mean, you had a full year to prepare for this very moment.
Yeah. It must be.
I believe in LDC. This is their time to shine.
It must be scary though for the iShitters, not only because you're up against this already very strong lineup of heroes, but you're playing into 10th pick for NZfedX. And I have no idea what he is going to pick. They have banned out his Tinker, they've banned out his Arc Ward, and they've banned out his Ember Spirit.
Does he play Puck or Storm?
He does.
He plays a lot of Storm.
He plays a lot of Storm.
Could you ever? We might see a Storm here.
Could you ever just run back the Tiny?
I don't really like Tiny versus Dark Willow. The brand
Yeah, there's a lot of
jump.
counter initiation by iShitters. Right now, the Tiny just jumps in, and I think Warlock ults or Dark Willow ults.
I mean, depending on what NZfedX want to go for, I can totally see a Husker pick now.
Okay, so hang on. Is this so? Are they mixing it up? Is this this is
It's
mid?
DanielTheWise Lone Druid then?
I think they might be putting DanielTheWise on carry for this game and moving LDC to mid.
Well,
Okay.
then he at least doesn't need to row mid level 4 minute 10.
Yeah.
He just is there already.
Yeah. How do we feel about potentially a Queen of Pain or one of these magic damage burst mids? Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a classic. It's a classic.
Now, there was another hero I was thinking about, which NZfedX is a bit of a Meepo player, but
I
And
saw
I-
the Husker already coming, but
Yeah.
Morphling. It's a good Morphling game.
it's
have to say.
this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting.
I think this will be a long game, honestly.
People in
I mean, I
chat
can
not happy.
If LDC is playing mid on this lone druid, and he got a bit of experience playing, etc., I can see this lane being not easy for NZfedX the first levels.
Yeah. I don't think Morphling can trade with the bear, really.
It is a very small bear at level 1 though. Like it's like a baby bear.
That's true.
I don't even know.
Maybe NZfedX just thinks it's really cute and won't attack it.
Oh, that's true. Actually, that's animal abuse. You can't hit the bear.
But I think I don't see any way iShitters kill the Brewlings right now. So I think Schmupster will have a pretty easy game, which is very scary.
Yeah, his Brewmaster looks scary in general, and now that he isn't really counted in any way.
So going by drafts, how do you feel about these? How do you feel about the drafting phase? Who do you think has won the draft?
No idea.
I mean, I've
Honestly.
just based on how I see the potential of executing it, I still think Geoff is in the lead, but it's way more even in my mind, this game, in just terms of draft than the last game.
I
see a
think iShitters might be the easier draft to execute. They will just wait for Geoff to run into them, and then they have a bunch of counter initiation, right? Like Wraith King doesn't mind dying; he will just respawn. DB is a high counter initiation hero. Dark Willow, Warlock. I think the bear with the fear. They do have a lot of like counter initiation and ways to punish Geoff for overextending.
They spot
And if
Webanana.
they... Oh,
Webanana, he spins to get away. He does dodge the Wraith King stun, and unfortunately, it looks like they might have to abandon the kill attempt.
but he needs to go back to base to heal up.
Okay.
That's something.
He's not going back.
Oh, that's way too greedy. He's going back.
He thought they might be behind the tower.
So he's already losing a TB. That's something.
Oh, and NZ messes up his block. We've got some ooh-woos in chat already.
Yeah, that's for the cute bear.
Yeah.
I told you.
Oh, the bear. There it is. Oh, it's got a hat on, but the hat's falling off. What's wrong with that hat? That's not how you wear a hat, bear.
It's like one of these party hands with the rubber band around your chin.
Yeah.
So it keeps up.
I think Radiant needs to really pressure the Faceless now. If they can get him to be low in region or even kill him once again, this lane is over.
Yeah, it's not that easy for the Morphling. I'll do level 1, level 2.
FedEx is getting bullied a little bit, but how does this lane matchup go? Does it get easier for the Morphling as the lane goes on?
I don't think so.
I think it depends a lot about the dynamic on the mid lane. So if it's like always stable in the river, I think Lone Druid has a huge advantage. If there's a lot of dynamic movement between towers, it should go even at some point, I think.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, as heroes are farming up, NZfedX He's struggling. He's really struggling, but being 1v2'd in the mid lane by a man and his bear.
And LDC only like one level away from reaching the level he had.
Oh,
minute
the
10
play with
in
the
last match.
runes.
I'm really impressed.
Very good. Oh, we missed first blood though. Cleese goes down in the top lane.
Yeah, this mid lane is just too fascinating.
Oh no. Maselway's boots! No! He needs those boots versus Juggernaut.
Oh, that's very sad.
It's okay. It's an early career death. Only did for a minute.
Bot lane, they're struggling a bit with lane control. And oh no.
I think you can see
Might be
why
enough.
Oh
Brewmaster
dear.
is so broken right now.
Nice done.
Schmupster is a bit of a specialist player. He plays a lot of these. His hero pool might not be as deep as some of the other offlane players that we have in the tournament, but the heroes that he does play, he is very good at. Don't let him hear me say that though, because he won't he won't let me forget it.
I mean, he seems to have, like, in general, even though the hero pool might not be as big, a pretty good idea about the game itself, as he already, like, played as a carry as well this tournament, when they had standing on the offline. And he did quite alright there as well, so...
He was very impressed with another team. I don't think it was your team, but there was another team that did play the carry Brewmaster, and he was very happy to see other people doing it.
We've seen that game.
Duck T, right?
Duck T,
What's
yes.
the name? That was crazy. I
That
think
was-
they still lost, right?
They
But
did,
It was
but
very close.
It was such a good game. Oh, Bingus Academy. Okay. What a name.
They have played Invoker carry as well, I saw. And
And-
won with it.
Bingus Academy is the only team so far getting a game of Team Geoff.
Ooh,
They
that's
drew
actually...
that series 1-1. I'm not sure if with the Brewmaster carry, but still quite interesting.
Now, any team that can take a game off Geoff, it is impressive. Actually, DanielTheWise in a lot of trouble down here. They are going for him. He's getting slapped a lot by this Brewmaster. Will go down. Unfortunately, Schmupster is coming into his own right now in this lane on the Brew.
I think it's very interesting to see that Nyx typically is a hero that struggles to find impact in the lane, but paired with the Brewmaster, it seems to work out really well.
And mid lane stabilizing in terms of matchup. More or less equal in terms of last hits and denies now.
Oh, okay.
Still a small level advantage for the Lone Druid, but
Okay, Fed. I just realised what he has in his quick buy as well. So he is going for this morphling. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, and then he shotgun taunts. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tough.
Oh, that's a good kill.
Absolutely. Dawnbreaker, very oppressive in lane after level 3. You just can't survive level 2 Celestial Hammer. I don't really know any hero right now that can reliably stay in lane against the DB.
Honestly, the games are going way better, the lanes, than in game 1.
Yeah, a lot better.
The Wraith King
Really equal in net worth.
doing fine so far as the Brewmaster.
Oh, he's missing a lot of CS trying to get this kill on Emu. I'm not... They're going to get the kill, but I'm not sure... Is that worth to lose
pretty low.
lane
The Lone Druid
equilibrium?
is coming around. But he's just
Oh, he's
on the tower.
invis.
There's no way they can
Where's
catch
the
him.
bear?
I don't think he has one right now.
Where bear? Oh, there we go.
Now he's
There,
spawned one.
there, bear.
Oh no.
Schmupster changing role.
450 movement speed on Brewmaster.
Switching over to the Stormbrawler. DanielTheWise
8
actually goes
and
down to the
7
tower. He goes
That's so painful. The Lone Druid had such a good game so far. And like losing at least 2 waves on mid for this rotation not working out. That's tough.
Oh, it's very sad. Giving Fed a lot of space. A lot of space to catch up.
Lone Druid is going for the Diffusal Blade build. I think that's the correct way to build this game.
Yeah, so we heard from Plague yesterday. Plague was casting a game. I think it had a Lone Druid. No, he was playing a pub with a Lone Druid in it. And someone in chat asked, has Plague, because Plague is like a classic Lone Druid player. He's played a lot of that hero. And someone asked him in chat, what did he think of the Diffusal Blade build? It's just why I thought it was interesting you brought it up. And he said he really enjoyed it until he had to go high ground. And then he wished he had a Desolator because the bear could not push.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think, like, when looking at Lone Druid, Quoiqua is like the #1 player to really look at what he does. And I think he's exclusively playing like Diffusal Echo Saber right now. And just treating the bear as like a normal universal hero. And it does seem to work out pretty good.
Where bear? There's bear.
I'm not really sure about leaving the Wraith King alone right now. Because Brewmaster is level 5, already has like 3 points into Drunken Brawler. I feel like he could just dive the tower with the next assassin.
They have no reason to stop. They hit 6 off a creep, and now he can just continue to dive. Throws the Warlock into the air. They have to bring in the Dawnbreaker as well.
Yeah, we see she can't ult in because of Nyx Assassin.
And there we go. And the Brewmaster is away. It looks
the
like
rotations they bring in is enough to like save the Wraith King.
He's too tanky. He's just so tanky.
He's also running around with
ridiculous.
450 movement speed.
And this has opened up a lot of
space created.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, actually, gank coming in mid. Emu smoked, wrapping around the back of LDC.
Oh, that might go.
Stun, and he goes down.
Yeah, Morphling with the Phylactery already finished. That's a lot of burst damage.
The raw, not even a value point on the Lone Druid. I feel like I don't think it would have saved him, but I feel like a value point may have been helpful.
Yeah, it might be pretty good against Morphling, who has like 1 mobility spell.
What is the root chance at level 4? Oh, it's 20% at all levels. Okay. Oh god, Were Banana. This is a lot of damage you're taking, sir. I don't think this is an unlucky root, and you go down here, and there it is.
Very good kill by LDC. Meanwhile, Schmupster on bot lane, getting the Warlock again.
Schmupster just doing
Were
his
Banana
own
with
thing.
the lucky.
He
not
had
lucky. That's pure skill.
Yeah.
Mr. Banana.
He didn't root.
20% were calculated.
He clicked you so much, Were Banana, and didn't root. That root was right on time. But that was there is another name for Were Banana from last year when he made plays like that. We called him Were Brain Cell. Okay, so Emu has a diadem.
Oh, NZfedX diving the Phantom.
Oh.
The tier 1 tower.
Oh, he's almost got it.
Fast.
He has got a catapult. Lot of pressure going to be applied to this tower right now. I would like to see some heroes from iShitters coming to defend this, but I think they might be being dived bottom right now.
But I really hope Dark Willow made some stacks in the jungle before, that they take them soon, because if the Morphling finds them,
Oh, Nick's stun missed.
Oh,
Oh, another brew ult. They kill Goatastic. DanielTheWise can't really do anything against this
they might get.
brewmaster.
Yeah, they really lack the damage.
Oh,
to
Coop
kill
with the
blue
ult.
links. Oh my god.
Oh, Coop gets the level 1 Wraith King ult out. Probably going to go down here,
He's
but...
probably dying.
Oh,
Are you sure
Schmupster.
about that? The
Ah,
jukes?
Schmupster just walks
No
through.
way.
Goatastic trying to body block him across the bridge with the golem. You shall not pass, he says.
They might get
Oh,
Schmupster.
the Dark Willow put the Batlam on the Spirit Bear. Very nice play. Free courier?
No, this courier. Emu. Sir. Oh, down
Meanwhile,
goes the
Russia
golem.
with-
NZfedX gets mid tower, and yeah, he totally recovered after a rough start to the laning state. But overall, now that laning stage is coming to a close, or is already, I
Look at
think we can
those.
say with confidence that iShitters played the lanes way better than last time.
Definitely. Huge improvement over game 1. Omnislash comes out, splitting the damage a lot.
Schmupster?
Oh my god.
Oh, but there
the
is a
damage.
maledict. They're maledicted, at least on the lone druid. Oh, huge fear.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's like the classic fight where the Witch Doctor position 5 without any farm at all does the most damage in the team fight.
Yep, that sounds about right there. Oh my god, Coop. Witch Doctor does no right click, still contributes 800 damage through a single spell. Have they done the stacks yet? No, they are starting to do them. Maybe a bit late, as this tier 1 tower has gone down.
There is a stack in the Radiant jungle at the mid lane.
A small little detail worth mentioning, NZfedX is really committing for the magic build, even goes for the Arcane Ring as his tier 1 neutral item to get this extra mana to spam the shit out of his Adaptive Strike.
Okay. I'm glad you're here to explain that, because I do not play Morphling. Like, I don't understand Morphling. I don't want to understand Morphling.
I'm not a good morphing player myself, but I've tried this build myself sometimes with a mediocre success, let's say. But
Oh no, they chased Daniel away from the stacks. There's a fight
The
breaking out
Brewlings are
top.
dying. But Geoff brings all heroes.
Oh no. Brewmaster ult used. Maselway jumping up, doesn't stand anyone. Goatastic goes down to Maledict. Here comes Daniel. Daniel in. Good fear, fearing away Schmupster. He's got a stun on him. He's got Spirit Vessel on him as well. No, just an urn, not a Spirit Vessel. Got a bit excited there. They kill him with Courier again. Oh, but here comes Coop. Coop does not have the ult, but does have the Maledict, the only spell that matters. Walking down the Dark Willow with the Voodoo Restoration. And they're actually going to get Daniel here as well, twice. And there's the Omni to
even
finish
committing
it
the Omni
off.
Slash. Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, it's a struggle. The one thing that I was saying before that fight broke out was that they actually walked into the jungle on Radiant side. They chased Daniel away from the stacks and also discovered the stacks for themselves. So they know these stacks are here. They knew the stacks were here. But it actually looks like Maselway may have cleared them out. Because they think
Not a bad fight. I think they might be able to take it on Radiant.
Oh, good Fatal Bonds. Will
No
they get...
ulti on multiple heroes.
It's insane. Like Schmupster is taking so long to get down with this with the spear hitting.
And that's with Diffusal Blade damage as well. He's just taking no damage. Okay, Emu is going straight for a Dagon after Mana Boots. Fair enough. He feels strong. He wants to be strong. Coop is going straight for a BKB on the Witch Doctor. Oh,
Yeah.
yes, Coop. Yes, Coop, the double
Oh,
stack.
wow. It didn't work out.
Oh no.
But it was a good try.
Did the creep from the jungle camp block the ancient camp?
Yeah, I think the small centaur walked right into the spawn box.
You bastard!
Report this centaur.
Report my position 5. Doesn't stack properly.
He got one stack, but what about second stack?
A small question to you, my carry. Why did the Juggernaut go for the Maelstrom instead of the Battle Fury in this game?
Not sure. I think just personal preference. It's a bit faster. It allows you to be more active in fights in the mid game.
Just to mix it up a bit. Otherwise it gets boring.
Yeah, I think the main reason is just personal preference.
He can't raise the win rate of Battle Fury too much because then Valve will nerf Battle Fury again.
Actually, I don't like Battle Fury and Juggernauts. I think Juggernaut is really mostly the best with Maelstrom.
Really? Okay.
I think
Yeah,
they're in a
but-
minority with this opinion currently.
No, yeah, this patch Battle Fury is definitely more the
Big
more
Omni
popular
Slash.
way.
Dodges the fear. He has the spin, takes
water
that
goal.
Maselway. He says there's 3 of him, but there's 4 of him. The Brewmaster ult comes out.
They killed you already.
Very good Fatal Bonds, by the way.
They might find the Morphling as well.
I think Morphling is dead.
Where Banana can't get
Doesn't
away.
have anything.
It's a great fight.
Oh, Webinana, very ambitious.
Wow, they team wiped them.
Ah, but now the real carry is walking away.
Well, that's a huge
Okay,
change.
Geoff.
It's like 3k net worth change and over 4k experience change.
Geoff might have a problem dealing with all those units.
Hmm.
With the Spirit Bear and the skeletons. They can't clear them out.
At with the amount of summons that iShitters do have, do you now reconsider that maybe he should have gone Battle Fury this game?
Yeah, it
Because
might
he,
be better.
He did. He opened the fight with the Omni Slash, which is not what they were doing in the first game. They were.
Oh yeah, you need to be very careful how you use
Oh,
your
top lane,
abilities.
Dawnbreaker catches the Nyx Assassin before going down. On 3 people, that's a fine trade. I feel like
I do-
iShitters recognize that they have a better chance this game. They play better together. Really like the initiation now on the secret shop on the Morphling, bullying him out, just showing presence on the map.
Yeah, they are definitely. They're definitely playing more to their strengths this time. They're waiting to get their items currently. It looks like on LDC before they start committing to any sort of big pushes. What are they going on, Daniel? MKB. Okay, Deso into MKB. I feel
think it's-
like I don't really want to see him commit for the MKB. I'm a big fan of the Armlet Deso build on Wraith King, but I think maybe committing for the MKB is maybe a bit much. Okay, Maselway goes down again. Very unfortunate.
But they get. Oh no, never mind.
FedEx
think
was
the-
he was blowing up to a lot of imps.
I think the MKB might be to deal with the Brewling Mischance.
Oh,
They
maybe,
might
yeah.
get NZfedX. Yeah.
NZfedX.
Ah, he has already waveform up again.
Oh, that's a big
And the
Omni Slash. Unfortunate. They get LDC. DanielTheWise
Oh.
blasted back. Can they get him as well? They do. No ultimate available. For 8 seconds. No, he was so close. But it was still only level 1, so maybe he's a bit grateful that he doesn't use that long cooldown again. Okay. I feel like Geoff were having a bit of fun. They've now realised we want to win a game again.
Yeah, I think they got a bit scared after that team fight.
Yeah, they won 3 games back to back, and
Yeah.
they got a bit cocky. It happens.
And for sure you will lose a bit of concentration as well after 3 games. I mean, for sure they might not have been like the most intense one, but
I think we're gonna see another fight here.
Goatastic really wants to go in. Meanwhile, in the mid lane,
yeah, on Schmupster.
there's 2 different fights going on actually.
Oh yeah.
They're still trying to catch Were Banana in this bottom lane, but they actually lose their Warlock for this chase, and now LDC's in trouble.
I see a lot of potential in the Lone Druid of LDC, but I feel like without being a Lone Druid expert, he needs to watch out for positioning of his main hero. The bear and himself are most of the times on the same spot.
Charging forward. He's got the ult again. No. Coop standing there, rather unfortunate, cannot move.
Yeah, Coop is doing so much with the paralyzing cast.
Oh my god, Coop, you need to calm down, please.
You know what's better than having like a Death Ward ultimate? Yes, buying a shard which turns the Witch Doctor in the voodoo switcheroo with a brief Death Ward again.
Basically puck. It's a puck.
Yep, you just disappear from the map.
They should just they should add Puck's phase shift to every hero. That's what they should do.
Imagine
Wasn't there like a arcane minigame a long time ago? I don't know if it's still popular, where you played like.
I remember there was an arcade game that I remember where it was just practicing manta dodging things. Like
Yeah, I played that one too. I want to do a good manta dodge this GTI.
oh, didn't manta dodge that, but doesn't matter. Oh, these
NZfedX
bongos,
220.
man! These bongos.
Yeah, they're running away now.
Two heroes on dominating sprees. Oh, Pudge Wars. Oh, I miss Pudge Wars.
Oh yeah, that one.
Hang on, what is this? Hang on, what is this shard on Lone Druid that I've never seen? On the bear.
Oh, true. He is now like a different scepter and shard for both his units.
What is fetch? I have never seen this. Grabs the target ally, enemy, or rune and uncontrollably drags them
Why
towards Lone
rune?
Druid.
Why can't you drag a rune?
Oh, I guess it's like the
Oh, it's
new the Razor shard, right?
I
Where you get
guess,
pushed
yeah.
towards each other. It might be pretty good. I'm not sure if it's good this game, but
No, that's bizarre. It does 300 damage. Why is it? What a bizarre ability. I've never seen that.
When Pudge is first picked again and therefore banned, but you still want to hook a rune,
Yeah.
you just pick a Lone Druid so you can fetch it.
So it's like sending your dog to go and get the newspaper. It's like, get my rune for me, boy. Okay, once
if I
again.
saw a rune moving around the map, I think Monkey King is in the game.
What's that dog doing? Okay, so once again, iShitters have done a coordinated thing. They did take the Tormentor, but I feel like we're seeing a repeat of exactly what happened after they took the Tormentor in game 1.
Yeah, it's a bit of a deja vu, for sure.
But they're definitely out of it. Yeah, they're in a much stronger position than they were the same time in the previous game.
I mean, again, it's not an easy high ground push. You have the Warlock upheaval that can really be annoying with the slow. You have willow brambles, and it still takes a lot of time to bring down the spear. So
I
But
think the
what's
upside of their draft is that if they get to the point where they might be able to defend their high ground and kill a few heroes, they can push really fast. Wraith King and Lone Druid are really good at killing towers, so they can absolutely equalize this game.
I did just realise though that Daniel is. I swear that we looked at him at 22 minutes and he was level 11, and he is still level 11.
Yeah,
That is very sad.
he still doesn't have level 2 ult.
Oh, he's so close. Let him get a single creep. Stop pushing up the top lane, please.
He's missing his bones.
So two bones missing. If he gets them back, he's level 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, interesting enough, Wraith King does go for the skeleton talents.
Oh, okay. That is actually interesting. Yeah.
I have tried them out. I have tried the skeleton build. I'm not so sure if it's good yet.
I mean, yeah, I think in this game it's probably the better talent, as we already established. Like, Geoff struggles a bit with clearing all these skellies and other units on the map.
Oh, unlucky. iShitters did have the right read that Geoff were doing wrong. Unfortunately, way too late.
Or they do look like they are going to try and catch someone out, maybe. But unfortunately, you do have a Nyx on the enemy team who will be leading the way, looking to break the smokes. And do they have any detection? They do use the dust.
Time.
Oh, but a
he gets
Ravage already from Emu.
Nice Dawnbreaker ult.
Very
They get
good.
both Brewmaster
Oh,
and Nyx
yes.
Assassin.
This is actually a really good fight from iShitters.
And now Witch Doctor is doing Witch Doctor things, disappearing from the
Oh
map.
my god.
Well, Shota goes down,
It's
but
not-
does kill Coop.
It's not bad at all.
They might get the Morphling as well.
Oh,
Use Aegis.
where Banana might go down here. Then he's one. Oh, but LDC's got nowhere to run. They're very-
Why does he farm Ancient Creeps with a Golem right now? Oh, I
I
feel
don't
like
think that's a bad fight.
I think it's overall fine, but I feel like they could have made
could-
it work even better.
It could have been a lot better for.
I
for
saw this
iShitters.
Morphling already losing his Aegis once. Where Banana already also pretty low. But they
So-
both get out.
The saving grace, you have no creeps to push high ground with. It's a bit difficult to get easy tower damage right now. But you already have the Brewmaster back alive again, now with completed Assault Cuirass, and he didn't get to use his ult in that fight, so you know that there's still the threat of the Primal Split.
The win percentage actually went up by 1% now,
Oh,
compared
okay.
to before the fight.
Ah.
There is a chance.
Oh no, there we go.
Gotta
It's down
be-
to 8%.
Ah,
Gaben
Yeah,
has
we-
spoken.
We ignored that.
gotta smoke the copium.
Oh, Maselway gets caught out in the mid. Oh, that does look like the fight. The push will happen in the bottom lane, it looks like. As they still have Aegis.
Maselway.
Breaking very deep.
Oh, they take down DanielTheWise. Ah, it's not looking good right now for iShitters. As the bear does not look ready to fight. Especially not without the backup of his Wraith King.
NZfedX diving.
The
Oh
bear is
my god,
tanky.
that bear's taking so much damage.
Yeah, that's the silver edge on Morphling critting.
By the way, I want to point out, Dawnbreaker still has only brown boots.
Ah, that might be
I'm
a bit
not
of
sure
an
if
issue.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm surveying which people in the Discord know about this. Did you know that you can rename your Warlock Golem?
Yes.
There's so many people
I
that
don't
don't
know
know
how.
about it, and I keep telling goons about it, and they keep renaming their warlock now stupid
You
things.
can't you like rename basically everything, like the lone druid bear as well?
Yeah, my I think that my lone druid bear that I use is called Johnny Sins.
Yeah, who's that?
Please explain to our audience in chat
Uh,
about the experience with Johnny Sins.
it's well, Johnny Sins is a bald man. Don't Google it. Do not Google him.
Maybe go to DuckDuckGo for that.
But now a lot of people are just renaming their warlock golems because warlock is back in meta. But what I didn't realise was after they added these imps to warlock, if you rename your golem, it also renames all of the imps to the same thing. because Valve have clearly copy pasted a load of code, and now everything has the same name. Anyway, it looks like this
I feel
game
like
is,
we are looking for the last few seconds of this game.
Absolutely. It does look like... Oh, he gets the Warlock voice lines, I forgot. It does
Where
look
Banana,
like...
while all this fighting was going on, below the ancient where Banana was just hitting towers, I think he really wants to go to bed.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I think Where Banana has been at work for... 12 hours and then come home and played 4 games back to back. But yeah, another victory for Geoff. Another 2-0, convincingly so.
GG's to both teams, but big shout out in the second game also to iShitters because I think they played way better than in game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. The lone druid looked really good. I think that's a very high achievement on such a difficult hero.
And I mean, Geoff is like the top favorite so far in Group A. So maybe if iShitters play versus a few other teams for the remaining series, a good lone druid is really hard to deal with. So there might be some dubs incoming for them.
No, I'll be very interested to see. We're very interested to see their next few games. They have, I believe, they've got. Is that their last game for this week for iShitters? No, they have. Oh, it is actually. That's interesting. They've only got 2 series left. They've got to play against Bingus Academy, and they've got to play against Granny's Cookies, who they're not the strongest teams in the group, but they're by far not. They're not far off where iShitters are right now. So there's still hope for iShitters, but it's an uphill battle now, I think, to get out of that relegation spot.
It's an underdog story.
I know we love a good underdog story here.
We
You know, when in Tier 8 everybody said OG will go out first. Maybe iShitters is the OG of 2023 in the Goon International.
Yeah.
Let's hope so.
No, we're looking forward to it. And we'll look forward to their games next week. Thank you very much to Sleepymoon and Obst for coming and joining for this cast. It's been great
Thank you for
having
having
you.
us.
It was an absolute pleasure to cast the game with you.
That's great. Well,
Absolutely.
I've got another cast tomorrow, but I'm trying to rotate in as many people as possible, and then I'm not here for the final week of the groups, which is very unfortunate. Unfortunately, something's come up, so tomorrow will be the final cast from this stream for the group stage. I might jump into playoffs depending on if coverage is needed, because I don't know what Ted is planning on doing. But anyway, thank you very much for being here.
Yeah, that was a lot of
It was
fun.
an absolute pleasure. And if you ever need another co-caster and nobody else is around, just tell us. We're ready to go.
Oh, absolutely. I have your assets prepared now. So, right. Thanks very much. I'll speak to you guys later. Good luck in your further games.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Bye bye.
Okay. Okay. Right. We will end the stream there. We will first go and see what Ron thinks, and then we will go to say goodbye.
Some people may say that game was Pog, and I thought it was Dog.
Am I wasting time? 'Cause I'm already gone. So long. Can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now. Like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Whoa. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. When it's late at night, I feel you on my skin. My skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out. But even with no makeup, you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you